As you can see, Abby's quite excited. We're at Valley View Park. It is cold as, well, as you can imagine. My fingertips are absolutely froze, so I'm going to make this very quick. But yeah, we're back at Valley View Park. We're at about -8 degrees Celsius right now, and yeah, we're going to go for a little hike. Abby's loving it. I'm kind of impartial at this point, but we'll see how we make out. It is definitely chilly. Thank you. Ready. Abby is very, very excited. It's the remnants of like a beaver dam. Very much so. I don't know how many times we walked past that in the wintertime. Abby, please come. Don't want her paw going down in any of that. Yeah, we've probably walked by that a few times this winter. But the days of walking with the crunch of the snow underneath your feet are slowly winding down. And Abby is making the most of the smells. And I'm kind of over it. I'm ready for there to be a little bit of warmer weather. I think I'm going to stay off to the side here. That's quite a little ice patch there. Come on, honey. I think I'll just let her be a little loose. Because for the first little bit, she's going to be wanting to smell just about everything. So that's what we'll do. We'll let her just smell away. But we're headed back to one of our favorite spots it's become for me and Abby. Back to Valley View Park. Have a little look-see and check out what the Annapolis Valley looks like. More in particular, Bridgetown. That's what'd be directly below you up here. The wind is still quite brisk. The temperature is still quite cold. Abby loves it. Honey, come. Abby. This way, hon. Yep. I seen that happening. Hey, 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 hey. Stop. But yeah. Now my handle is officially soaked. Oh. See, that's what you get when you try to cut corners in life and you think, well, I'll just let the handle go. Life smacks you side the head and says, here's why you don't drop the handle. Because you're gonna have to hold on to a soaking wet handle. Or after it freezes, an ice covered handle. Get a burner, they said. It'll be fun, they said. The adventure has yet to stop. Honey, please stop pulling a bit, or else you're gonna turn this into a candid camera show here, or America's Funniest Video. Starting to see why that gentleman turned around. It's quite icy. I will stay off some of the... I don't think I'll go in like the woods trails, so to speak, the one that goes down around on the mountain, but... Honey, please just let up on the leash. Abby, I know you're excited. Dad's happy to be walking with you too, but we want to do more of these. Not turn it into a rescue mission. It may look like snow, but it's not. It's very much rotten ice. I was hoping it would be a little bit more spring-like up here. Just a couple kilometers away down at the bottom of the valley. It's pretty much everything's thawed out. There's hardly a patch of snow anywheres, but I guess up in the higher elevations like we are here now, it's not that, I mean, we're not that elevated, but it's still the difference. A little bit of extra tree cover. I actually expected the lake to be thawed out. It doesn't look like that's even began. Woo, that's cold. That ain't Barbados. Oh my. That's definitely Bridgetown. That's the North Mountain. Ooh my. Abby, come here. Honey, off the ice, please. Abby, come here. How can you say no to that face? Huh? It's because she's crazy. That's how. Look at it. Look at it. What do you think, Muffin? Absolutely nuts she is. But we're here for it. At this point, I think we're all just living in Abby's world. She looks back at me with disdain. How come you just let that leash go? Smacked my bottom. Now for the rest of the day, she'll run away from it. Oh, God, love her. Abby girl, let's go this way. You can hear how rotten that ice is. Let's go, sweetheart. Sniffer down. It's actually nice down in here where you get the shelter of the trees. I didn't realize there was a little brook that ran down through there. It makes sense, but you can just see it over in there. Slow trickle. There's a couple frozen pools. Yeah, pretty soon this hike will be somewhat off limits because the park becomes open to seasonal campers. I suppose people, or most people, can still go hike through and go to Valley View, but they, I think more so out of respect for people that's camping there and kids and whatnot, most people just, I think, save it for off-season hiking. But while you're here and while you're staying, if you're staying, make sure to take the short little hike, because it's kind of nice. If you're not from around here, you'll see lots of wildlife and stuff that you're not used to. Abby, come here for a second, honey. Abby, hey, come. Just let me get that leash, because yeah, at this point it's just getting drug and muddy and hon. That girl. She's pretty good. I found out more so that when her and her brother are together, it's a little bit harder for me, even with the chest harness or anything else that I've got. They're focused on who's going to get the smells first. But in that, it's kind of like who's also going to be the first to respond. Neither one of them wants to really give in. But I feel a lot more comfortable just letting her off the leash here. In the event something happened or there was another dog, she's pretty good on recall. Enough that I'll give her freedom and not keep her jailed all the time, I guess. But we're always learning, aren't we, Abby? Shake your tail feather, honey. Abby. Wait for Dad. Oh, the darn nice. That was a bad trick Dad pulled. I kind of feel bad for that. I didn't realize she was on ice. Because I was on ice as well. Oh, you can feel the wind up here. Take me back. That is cold. That's like sting your chest when you're breathing on cold. Yeah. Yeah, that's cold. Way too cold for me. Well, sweetheart. Let's go check out the lookout. Abby, here. We got somebody coming up, so we'll give her the clip in. You're good. We're good. And a girl. She's good. I'm out of breath, but we're all great. You know what? How you doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Abby, no. Good girl. Come. Abby wanting to make friends. But girl, you're crazy. Come on, Abby. What are you doing, girl? Abby. Here you go. Bully rush by a burner. Hold on, honey. Good girl. I'll tell you, anytime you got something bad going on, just play back that last 3 seconds of her running at you. So I know whenever I feel like it ain't been that great of a day, that seems to pretty much do it for me. If she gets that sideways wiggle, just running at you with a smile and a grin on her face, and you don't know whether she's going to body check you or stop, flip around, and there's a thing where they just kind of, I don't know, seems to be a burner thing, but they'll flip their head right back, almost straight back, and look right at you, but they're right up. It's funny. You'd know exactly what I'm talking about if you've experienced it. They'll make your troubles melt away for the most part. What do you think? I'm coming. Come here, Abby. She says, how about I just stop? That turning around and returning stuff is for the birds. Hey. Oh, the valley looks pretty today. It makes it somewhat odd that there's just a little dust of snow, just barely enough so that it's not raining. If it was warmer, it would be rain, so I guess thank goodness for that today. But here she is. Abby, come. Come here. What do you think over here? As you can see, she's not the most photogenic, but whatever. I do the best because pretty much anything that she's in is hilarious or cute. And if you don't think so, well, I think you're wrong. You little trickster. Right around the tree. She's like, I know how to get free of this old guy. I go right around the tree. Honey, let's go. Come. Spring is on its way. As you can see, the valley is it's getting ready for it. Abby. As you can see, there's lots of people out walking today, taking advantage of the sunshine. In Nova Scotia, it might as well be plus 30. Because when it's this warm, after the chill of February and all the snowpack we've had, it's time to take advantage of it. As you can see, most people are happy. We're not trying to rush ahead, honey. Thank you. She's just very much excited because this is, well, it's her first walk in a number of roughly 10 days. She's been at a dog sitter, a board and stay, which was also where she was trained. But she was trained with us. She stayed with somebody that she was familiar with that actually helped with our lessons and whatnot with her. And she was quite familiar, wasn't you, Abby? Because you had to go through the lessons twice. Berners aren't really they're loving, but they're not scholars. She gets all of her wit because of, from what I've come to understand and what the trainer kind of explained to us, is females will kind of test your boundaries once they know them and understand them. They'll try to test them a little bit more. Even if it's doing the same thing, but just their way. Where I wasn't familiar with that because I've always had male dogs. But it makes sense because right out the gate, Abby very much knew what she was supposed to do, was a very quick learner. And then all of a sudden it was, I know, but I don't really care. So at that point, we decided to do a little refresher, just to make sure that it wasn't really something we had done or hadn't done, or if it was something we could do better. But I think it was just, in the end, it was just a periodic, or not a periodic, but it was just a thing that was happening. And I don't think the second round of obedience really did much. I think it was just a section of her life where we had to kind of tough it through and make sure that we didn't waver away, because I think she was just very much trying to test us. But that being said, what a companion we've gained in return. And I very much believe that the ones you've lost very much send you the ones that you need. Abby was very much the dog that I needed. She was very much the dog that my wife has always wanted. Quite literally the dream dog. It's always been her dream breed. I really never seen myself owning anything. I hate saying that. I didn't really see myself having a dog, anything other than a golden retriever. It was just always what I grew up with when I was able to have a dog when I was old enough and responsible enough and wasn't so involved in sports that they actually got a valuable portion of my time. I think that's one of the things that a lot of people oversee, or you fail to plan for, is we'll get a dog, the children are active, blah da 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 da, etc., etc. But are they active in what is going to keep a dog active? Or are they just going to be a snippet in a highlight reel? I think for many years, some of my younger dogs, as much as I loved them, we didn't do they didn't get on the walks and stuff like they should have. They're like, I wish now looking back at it as an adult with my own pets. But again, things were different 40 years ago. Come on, sweetie. Slow, honey, slow. She's so jacked. She's just so happy to get out. But she's still so caught in the wave of being happy that we have picked her up. Like, that was the longest that she's ever been away from us. And a full week, 9 days, was quite a little chore for her. And to be perfectly honest, it was pardon me, it was quite a little chore for us, wasn't it, honey? Yeah. Because if you followed along or watched any of our walks or any of my conversations in the past, we don't have children. We just weren't blessed with that opportunity in our life, and Abby, no, back here, come come right here. No, hey, thank you. It's not just a touch and go tag system. We are going to establish a little bit of rules here. Not let just excitement overtake the basic rules she's supposed to follow. Come on, sweet pea. Abby. Abby girl. Jeez. No, come here. Hey, sit. Watch me. Just settle down and breathe. Okay. Good girl. Oh. Okay, break. No, Abby. You said it. You said break. No. Oh. Hey, honey. Abby, come. Come. Now just slow. No, Abby. Come here. Alright, you're in one go mode. I gotta slow you down. Because what your body wants to do and what your brain wants to do, or what I want your brain to do, they're not meeting up. Definitely not meeting up in the middle. Old Papa Broad was getting left in the rear view on a lot of those takeoffs. But I mean, come on, she's pretty good with the recall. She's got a lot of body to have to shift momentum too, so we'll give her a little bit of that. But I'm not equipped to chase after her and then stroll up these stupid hills. Abby, let's go. See, I'm not the only one that's winded. All right. This walk is nice. That hill has like a 9 out of 10, don't recommend. But hey, probably if I did it more, I feel different. But right now, strong 8 out of 10, don't recommend. Teetering on a 9. I get done with my little walking date here. Hopefully I can get a dinner date and a movie in later. That'd be nice. Sometimes you just gotta do some of that. It's too easy nowadays, I find, to say, oh, I'll do it next week. I'll do it next month. That fades into I'll do it next year. And chronic illnesses can make that happen even faster. So if you only take one thing from anything that I've ever said, make time for the little tiny small things. The things that you used to do every Friday. What's something you used to do every Friday night or every Saturday morning, or your favorite thing to do on a Tuesday afternoon? That you said one day, I'll do that next Tuesday. This Tuesday I got something else to do. And then that was the last Tuesday that I ever have. You just let that slip away. And trust me when I say, it can be the very simple things. For me, after the passing of my 14-year-old, what I'd consider my soul dog, it took a lot just to get out and do some of these walks with his brother Cooper. And I feel bad for it, because he became victim to my grief. He lost out on days and activities that we didn't do because they reminded me of his brother. It was a long time before I swallowed that pill and realized I needed that I was grieving in the wrong way. It's alright to grieve, but I was almost living in the grief. Come. And I wish it was some profound moment or some big speech that somebody gave me that made me wake up, but it really was. I just kind of looked at him one day and I realized that he wasn't getting the best version of me. And some days he doesn't. Some days it's hard to get past some of that, but we keep trying.